All right, so tonight at this ceremony, we will recognize several Webelos Scouts for their achievement in earning the Arrow of Light, the highest rank in Cub Scouting. Just as the Arrow of Light will ignite this ceremonial fire, so it will ignite the spirit of scouting in their hearts as they cross over to Boy Scouts in a few weeks. Arrow of Light, ignite this fire.
Oh my golly, that's burning my eye.
Awesome,
This is a hazard.
Really good arrow.
Oh boy, look at that.
You got a wire cutter?
I am the Southwind. I wish you good scouting. Through Mother Earth, I pay swords of the Cub Scout and Eagle Scouts who have honored your duty to God and country. I am the East Wind. I wish you well. I've spread the stories of your good deeds in Cub Scouting and how you have done your best for your den and Pack 67 and 522. I am the West Wind. I would like everyone present to know that these Webelos Scouts did not walk the Cub Scout trail alone. Each had the dedicated support of his parents. Parents continue to help these Webelos grow. Chief Aquila, the words of the prophecy say that in the springtime of each year, young braves will be found who have met the challenges of Aquila and are ready to become warriors and receive the Arrow of Light. Some such braves among us.
My brother, seek good braves that are worthy of the support, and have them stand before the council fire.
It shall be done. Webelos Scouts, please stand. Hakola.
Hakola, for these that love the path of the Arrow.
These are the braves who are worthy of the Arrow of Light.
Before receiving this most high honor, they must hear its legend so they may understand and appreciate what they are to receive. Listen to the story of the Arrow.
In the ages past, when the nations of the Red Man spread across the land, there was a young member of the tribe called Akela. Akela wished to be a warrior as the older men of his tribe were, but no one would consider him so. Little Akela, he is too young to join the hunt, they would say. Too slow to run with the Bobcat clan. Not clever enough to hunt with the Wolf clan. Such a young one is not strong enough to join the Bear clan. No matter how hard Akela worked, all ways were barred to him. But the aged chieftain of the tribe saw Akela differently than the rest. The spirit of this young one burns brighter than the largest fire. Akela has served his brethren well for one of his age. The time will come when the tribe will need only that which Akela can give. One night in the fall, during the harvest, a party of warriors was canoeing back to their village after a hunt. On this night, the fog rolled thick across the river. The fog was so heavy that the river path back to the village was hidden from view. A nearby river path to the right led to a roaring chasm. The warriors did not know the safe path to take and were trapped. Akela had been practicing his hunting skills in the hills above the river and had seen the danger to the canoe. He wrapped an arrow in a skin, set it aflame, and shot it into the sky toward the safer river path. The warriors in the canoe saw the flaming arrow through the fog and followed it to the safe river path into the village. The warriors went to the chieftain saying, "We were trapped on the river and the High Father sent an arrow of light through the sky to guide us." The chieftain smiled and said, "The sign which led you to safety came not from the heavens, but from one who you thought was too small and too young to do anything." He brought Akela forward to the surprise of the warriors. Akela has proved himself worthy to wear the name of warrior. He has aided his brothers in their time of greatest need. Hereafter, all young members of our tribe shall become warriors only after meeting the challenges of the arrow of light. Let them be filled with the spirit of Akela and follow his example of unselfish service to our brethren. And it was made so and carried through to the present day, as you Webelos stand before us now, ready to receive the arrow of light.
For this honor is conferred upon you, and you see your devotion to the high ideal of scouting. Ask you all now to raise your right hand to the scout sign and repeat with me. Sadly, on my honor,
Do my best to
Do my duty.
obey the scout law, keep at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, morally straight. Scout is
Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and red.
As I noted earlier in the ceremony, these Webelos did not walk the path of the arrow alone, but the parents of the Webelos stand behind their scouts. The arrow of light is the only cup scout award that can be worn on this measure. It serves a light between the two purposes. It warns the light of the measures.
there is a secret meaning of the arrow being presented to you. The shaft is being woven behind us the tree. Grass, the water, Mother Earth, the children, responsibility and care of her for future generations. The punching of the arrow is made of feathers to remind us of the animals that will return. All of the creatures are precious in God's eyes. We must respect them. This tip of the arrow is made of stone. It's sharp and comes to a point. It reminds us that sometimes in life things are hard. But if we are honest with ourselves and others, if we're true in our dealings, all our efforts will come together in the end.
Each of you now holds the honor of the arrow of light in your hands.
In a few weeks' time, you'll be crossing over into a Boy Scout troop where you will begin a greater and longer journey to manhood. Many of you dream of becoming an Eagle Scout, the highest honor for scouting. This will require dedication to your troop, commitment to the Scout oath and law, and steadfast purpose toward this dream. This scouting trail is not always an easy one. It can be rough in places, rocky, steep, and winding, even difficult to follow. There may be times when you stumble or even fall, but you are fortunate. You have the love of your parents and the caring of good scout leaders and fellow scouts who can help you when the trail gets tough. In life, you can learn as much from your failures as you do from your successes. Parents, leaders, and friends will be there to help you pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and start your walk the trail once again so that you can succeed. From this day forward, when you meet a fellow scout, you extend your left hand. It is the way of the native people, and it is the scouting way, because it is closest to your heart. Again, congratulations to each of you.
This concludes our arrow of light ceremony.